Hello guys, my name is Idris. I'm here to review for you guys No Good Deed. This is a psychological thriller. The film is directed by Sam Miller, and the film stars Idris Elda as Colin Evans and Taraji B. Hensen as Terry Granger. The story of the film is that Colin Evans was convicted of manslaughter many years ago and so for a parole hearing, but the parole hearing committee rejected his request and is sent back to prison. Halfway through his destination, he manages to escape the prison van, steal a car, and escape. Later on that scene, we see him driving at night. It's very dark and it's very rainy, and he loses control of the car and crashes on the side of the road. He finds the nearest house he can, and the woman opens the door. Her name is Terry. She helps Collins out. She gives him a new change of clothes. She lets him use his phone number so he can call the tow truck, and she feeds him. But the more Terry's talking to Collins, the more she realizes he's not what he's saying he is, and she's trying to call the police and escape with and leave the house with her children. But Collins is a very smart man and finds out what she's trying to do and keeps her hostage in her own house. What I liked about this film is that the performances of Idris Elda and Taraji B. Hensen. Idris Elda, plays a very nice, charming guy. Also plays the dangerous psychological killer portion of his character, and I like that. There's this one specific scene that really displays that. When Terry's best friend comes over to have drinks, all of them, Collins, Meg, and Terry are just talking and all that. And Meg is asking him questions about where he lives, what kind of job he does, and the more personal questions he's asking him, the more defensive he's getting, and you see that that kind of like the killer look, and and he puts fears in her eyes. That was done very effectively, and there's many scenes where he's a very charming guy, and then he switches to the killer mode, and I thought that was very effective. Taraji B. Hensen, I think she played a strong woman in this film. She's a housewife. Her marriage is kind of in trouble. She's a stay-at-home mom, so she has her life is very contained in the housewife lifestyle. And when Collins comes in her house and starts terrorizing her, that's when she starting to find strength and builds confidence to protect her children. The one thing I didn't like about this film is how Sam Miller handled the action sequences in this film. There are not a lot of action sequences in this film, but when they do happen, it's either like a lot of shaky cam or a lot of close-ups where you can't really see what's going on. And for a thriller, you kind of need to see the action or the killings or the stabbings. You need to see how that's occurring. And Sam Miller just uses a lot of shaking cam and close-ups. What I will say about this film, it's also kind of predictable. You kind of know what's going to happen until the very end. There's a little plot twist at the very end of the movie where I don't think a lot of people are going to see coming, and I think that's a great plot twist. Overall, I think the film is worth watching, guys. Just the acting is great. The psychological aspect of this film is great. The action sequences of this film are not well done, but overall, it's a great film to watch. So I recommend you guys watching it. Go rent it on Redbox or rent it on Netflix. And thank you for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye bye.